What did you see when you faced off with him? How did you size him up? What did you feel when you did that?
I looked him right in his eyes, and I seen, whatever fighter sees. You just, you want to feel a guy out through his eyes. It's kind of really hard to describe to you that moment, but it was intense, and there was no fear in my heart. There was no nervousness in my body. It was all just focus, and that stare down, whether it was 10 or 15 seconds. I seen everything and felt everything I needed to know as far as my mental state to, take on and have a great camp and go into the fight prepared.
Why do you think other guys have been intimidated and lose the fight even before they get there? Is it just the mentality? Is it just you're different? Or what is it that allows you not to be?
It's my mentality, I think a lot of guys, when they see the power, people are fearful of getting hit by those massive punches. But if you know that you're elusive and if you know what you bring to the table, you won't get hit by some of those punches and you'll minimize all those things, then there's really nothing to fear. So you have to be able to perform in the heat of pressure, in the heat of all the things that he does well, and still do great. See, I watched the greats as Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, all the rest of the greats, and when they stepped up to the biggest test of their lives, they were able to soar and be confident in themselves and their abilities, and I think that's what separates champions from contenders and everybody else, and I believe I have a champion state of mind.
I know you double up as an analyst too. I got to ask you, what do you think about Ronda Rousey getting beaten 48 seconds, and what was your whole take on it? She's one heck of an athlete. I'm sure she'll bounce back, but I think, when fighters lose, they have to go back and change certain things to become a better fighter in the future. I think maybe her boxing skills and her stand-up game maybe needs to improve a little bit more, but I'm sure she will. She's a phenomenal athlete, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store, but this is the fighting game. Anything can happen, as we know. So, the fact that I am a 9 or 8-1 underdog, I'm just like, this is boxing. You guys never know what's going to happen. You can't count a guy who has an 85 plus maybe knockout ratio and such a stellar background and record. You can't count a guy like that out. And just knowing all that I've been through, man, it's just, I'm excited that this is happening, but at the same time, this is going to be one of those great stories that they're going to be talking about, 15, 20 years from now.
Danny, you mentioned all the